My name is Rudy Christian. I'm a timber framer. I've been timber framing for over 30 years of my life. My wife and I work together. We're from Ohio. And we were asked to come out here because through the years our work has really moved from building new timber frame buildings to taking care of old timber frame buildings. And so for us to come and take a look at a building like this, it really helps us realize the importance of keeping that trade alive. One of the things that we've learned about taking care of historic buildings is that taking care of historic buildings by using modern methods and modern materials is really an inappropriate way to do things. Historic buildings should be repaired using the same type of materials and the same methods as they were originally built. And so I was asked to come here because we've been studying those things for quite a number of years now, and we have a lot of experience working with historic buildings. I would be what people would call a master carpenter or a master joiner. I don't like to think of myself that way, but I know that that's the term that would be applied to someone like me. And basically, in historical framing, when this building was built, there would have been one lead timber framer, and he would have been basically in charge of all of the timber frame work that was done to build it. In my case, I'm the lead conservationist because I'm the person who's in charge of making sure that what the engineer has decided and what the board of directors for the Historic Huguenot Street and the various people who have input on the project, that their input is translated into doing the work that is appropriate for this building. And that's an important thing to understand because this building has been here for almost 300 years. And what we should realize is our job, and what I realize is our job, is we want to do whatever we can to mean that this building is going to be here for another 300 years. So any work that we do needs to be really done in a way that it can expect to last for 300 years. And so that's how we're approaching our work. We do timber framing new, and here what we're doing is timber framing repairs. So the bottoms of the rafters where the water tends to accumulate over the years, some of them have got some damage. Water and wood don't get along all that well. And so some of them have got some damage. And so what we're doing is an intervention, which means we're going to come in and we're going to change what's there. But what we're going to do is we're going to change it by removing the wood that has been damaged by water over the last 300 years. And we're going to replace it with new wood, but the new wood is also very, very old wood of the same species. We were able to acquire that from a timber framer who works on old buildings, and he had some very high quality old growth white pine that he donated to the project. And so we're using that wood to do the repairs. So we'll be taking out wood that was damaged by time, and we're going to be putting in wood that has survived time. And hopefully by doing that, what we'll do is create a situation where if the maintenance is kept up on the building, if the water is kept up on the building, then our work will be here for people to see 300 years ago, or 300 years from now. And to me, that's one of the things that I think many people try to figure out, what am I going to do with my life that's going to actually make a difference in the world? I like to think that what we're doing is making a difference in the world, because long after I'm gone, this building is still going to be here, partially because we had something to do with that and because of the work that we did when we were asked.